Good evening, I'm Alessio, and tonight we're looking at a major move in the business and technology world that blends scale, ambition, strategic timing, and the race for artificial intelligence dominance. A development rooted in India, but with implications that will ripple globally. The players are Google LLC and Reliance Industries Limited, via its arm Reliance Intelligence Limited and its telecom unit Jio Platforms Limited. And the headline is this: Google is rolling out its premium AI product access in India, free for a set period, in partnership with Reliance, signaling not just an offer to consumers but a broader structural push in cloud infrastructure and AI ecosystem building. Blog.Google. Under the arrangement, eligible Jio users will receive access to Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro AI model, higher limit image and video generation tools, Nano Banana and Veo 3.1, expanded Notebook LM features for study and research, and 2 terabytes of cloud storage, all bundled into what is described as a plan worth about 35,100 Indian rupees, roughly $395 for 18 months, free for users who meet the eligibility criteria. Business standard. The rollout begins with younger users, specifically 18 to 25-year-olds on unlimited 5G plans, and will broaden to all Jio customers nationwide. Blog.Google. But this is only the consumer side. The enterprise side of the deal is equally crucial. Reliance Intelligence will collaborate with Google Cloud to bring AI hardware accelerators, large-scale model training capability, and make Google's enterprise platform Gemini Enterprise available across Indian business users. Developing telecoms. From a business and finance perspective, this announcement is layered with significance. First, it underscores how India is no longer just a growth market for global tech giants. It is becoming a battleground for AI leadership. Google's commitment here signals that the company views India as a strategic location to scale its compute, data, and AI tooling at global scale. Second, the structure of the deal reveals a dual-track strategy. One track to acquire and engage consumers via free premium access, the other to build infrastructure, enterprise penetration, and ecosystem lock-in. Third, for investors and creators alike, this is a strong indicator that the value chain of cloud and AI is extending. Freemium access to attract users is just the front end. The back end is where monetization, data capture, model training, and platform dominance occur. But we must also assess the risks and watch points. Free access for 18 months is generous, but the real profit engine will lie in whether users convert to paid plans, whether enterprise users adopt Gemini Enterprise, and whether the hardware/infrastructure investments scale efficiently without huge cost overruns. Also, localization will matter. India is extremely heterogeneous in language, data, regulatory expectations, and digital infrastructure. Performance, governance, and consumer experience will need to align tightly. Finally, competitive dynamics are intense. Other players, including ChatGPT/OpenAI, Perplexity, and others, are offering aggressive deals in India, driving a free premium dynamic that may compress monetization or increase churn. The Times of India. For you as content creators, analysts, or investors, this story offers rich terrain. On one hand, talk about scale and ambition, $15 billion investments, massive subscriber base via Jio, data center and hardware deployment. On the other, dig into the execution risks and business model challenge. When free becomes default, how do you build paid behavior? When infrastructure is deployed, how do you ensure utilization? When models are powerful, how do you turn them into revenue? This case presents all of that. Looking ahead, what to monitor? The activation and uptake of the free offering among Jio users, metrics on enrollment, usage, retention, enterprise announcements from Gemini Enterprise in India, which verticals are adopting, what deals are signed, Google's further infrastructure announcements in India, data center build-out, cloud region expansions, AI hardware deployment, competitive responses from other global tech firms in India, promotions, free offerings, market share moves, and regulatory or data sovereignty issues which could arise given the scale of data and AI tooling being offered. My view: we are witnessing a strategic pivot. Google is leveraging its consumer scale via Jio to plant its AI flag in India, while Reliance is positioning its telecom and cloud assets to become a powerhouse in AI infrastructure. The investment is massive, but so is the opportunity. For investors, the bet is that India becomes not just a market but a global platform for AI models, services, and compute. For creators, the narrative is compelling. This is where tech meets national ambition meets consumer scale, perfect alignment for storytelling, analysis, and insight. So, That's our look for this evening. I'm Alessio, and thank you for joining me on this one. Stay alert to how this plays out in India and globally, because what happens when two giants combine consumer scale and compute infrastructure may just define the next wave of business, finance, and technology.